Down in Irish cream and tequilas. Me and my homeboys, see what the deal is. Looking for the honey, maybe looking for the money with a tall glass of champagne. So the deal is
there.
I gotta go
I
and
can
bail out
hear the song.
before she gets treated like an area tout. You also have to have the perfect line.
Yeah.
Ask her if you can pour wine. Come on. My name is Icon.
And I'm Eddie Bango, and you're welcome to another edition of Memory Lane, where we talk about your favorite pastimes, things that you know when growing up. So, Icon, we're entering another level today. What are we talking about?
Yeah, we're talking about one of the foremost groups in Nigeria. Well, not foremost groups, but yeah, one of the foremost groups in Nigeria, Styl Plus, Tunde, Shifi, and Zeal.
Yeah.
Ah, man, those guys were magical. Those guys were absolutely magical. And I remember where I was. I remember I was in secondary school when Styl Plus came out. And I'm being careful now when I say when Styl Plus came out. It wasn't Styl Plus that came out. It was Olufumi that came out.
Yeah.
Olufumi.
When I said to you that I never want to love another woman, girl, it was true. So true, I meant to marry you. And when I did, I wouldn't want to take care of you. For you. Now
Caught everybody, their mom and their grandmom. Everybody loved it.
That's funny. Their mom and the grandma. It was that song Olufumi was a game changer in the Nigerian music industry. The reasons be, by then you had to be in Kenny's music for you to be a very big musician. Back then, they were the best.
Yeah.
Kenny's music, and being in other record labels, you didn't stand a chance. But Styl Plus broke the norm. We didn't really know what their record label was, but because of how good these guys were, Olufumi was one song that even on primetime jams, they had to play their song on primetime jams.
There was no radio station that Olufumi didn't play on. As a matter of fact, I have to say shout outs to Nanya Diali of Rhythm 93.7, wherever you are right now. Nanya Diali, man, he started the morning drive. In fact, he got a station, a hype from Styl Plus. What would your morning be? What would your morning be? With the Styl Plus cruises, something with Nanya. Man, as soon as that hype stops playing, the next thing you hear is do 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 do.
Oh my
As soon as that
God.
comes up, everybody's heart and mind is set. And you have set your lips because the next thing you want to do is when I said to you.
Now, there's one thing about Styl Plus. Back then, before Styl Plus came out, people were not really fine. We had love music a lot in Nigeria, but Styl Plus gave it something new. They gave it that foreign appeal, something that we've not heard before. Because when I first heard the music, I was like,
Who are these
nice.
people?
This is wonderful. How did they fuse their voices to give you beautiful songs like that? Not only that, the girls were crazy.
Now, Styl Plus came out at a time when it was beginning to become obvious. We're talking about record label.
Yeah.
It was beginning to become obvious to record label owners that it was not profitable to sign groups. So people were signing individual acts. So we didn't have so many groups. Also, they emerged on arrival. They showed up on arrival with top quality vocals.
Quality.
Songwriting was on point. Their album cover, their imaging was proper. They had these four people they would always speak of. They would speak of Joey, T-Jazz, Mekoyo, and Sonky. And everybody was like, who are these people?
Yeah.
No, one is their manager.
Yeah.
One is their... We didn't know who they were.
These were their background stars.
But what we did know is Styl Plus was top. When the videos came out, oh my goodness, production all the way through the roof.
From the way Styl Plus was rendered, you know that it was a planned group. It was planned in every aspect, because we know when new musicians come out in Nigeria, you know what happens as you start struggling.
Just drop one single
and then go and see that. But
wait
Styl
for it
Plus,
to grow.
the moment they dropped Olufumi, not only that, the video was there was no video like Olufumi that time, because Nigeria, it was all about Kenny's music. They would spend a little video. I remember the Remedy video where they said that was the video they spent a lot of money by pouring water on the ground. That was how expensive the video was. But Olufumi video was in Abuja, and we had people looking at they used the airports, they used, certain things and the cars and everything. The image was very
was
clean.
top-notch.
For people who are cinematographers, you know how our pictures were back then. And when Styl Plus came out with Olufumi, you know that this was something that doesn't look Nigerian. It was very, very strange. And not only that, after Olufumi's success, they gave us back-to-back hits of certain songs.
Well, as soon as Olufumi hit, there was also Runaway. If I could run away.
I could.
And so now,
If I could run away, I'd run away with you, far away to a place where there'll be angels who describe to you the way I feel
the thing with all Styl Plus songs is you can tell there's proper energy dedicated to songwriting. They had lyrics. Now, not only did they have lyrics, you wanted to hear who would lead. It would sometimes be Zeal, it would sometimes be Tunde, or it could also sometimes be Shifi, who could also rap as good as you wanted it to be.
A very cool rap. It's that kind of 90s kind of rap.
It reminded me a lot of Loon. Man. And so not only did these guys were they good with their delivery, it's like each verse was tailor-made for each person. Every single part was placed properly. Anybody that led the first verse, second verse, the bridge, it was strategic and it hit every time.
And my best song on that track was Call My Name. Oh my God.
Oh, my name. Oh, Call My Name. Man. And it also, here's another thing I think that caught many of us that we didn't realize. Most Styl Plus songs came with a storyline.
Yes, that was it.
So Call My Name had a storyline. It had a story it was telling. Olufumi had a story it was telling. Runaway was telling you some kind of a story, some kind of fantasy type story. And the video reflected it as well. It was Call My Name. In fact, I think I was too fascinated by the song Call My Name, especially with Loon's rap. Down in Irish cream and tequilas, me and my homeboys say what the deal is. Looking for the honey, maybe looking for the money with a tall glass of champagne. So the deal is, I gotta go and bang her out before she gets treated like an area tout. You also have to have the perfect line. Ask her if you can pour wine. Come on.
That was, see, we're not just saying this. Go back and check this song. Gen Zs, please do us a favor, go and check those songs and see what music was that time. And not only that, after those 4 songs, I think there were 4 that they released first.
Yeah, there were 4, and of course they succumbed a little bit to what the Nigerian music industry was doing. They released 4 songs, then released the instrumental, then do 2 remixes.
And why he's talking about this, that the remix of Olufumi.
There was this guy called
Styl Plus. I'm asking you, where is the capo?
The capo.
Whoa. That guy was, look, this was before MI. But our best rap at that time was probably maybe LD, Mode 9.
It was LD, Mode 9. Rugged Man was in.
Yes.
It was Rugged Man.
But the capo
smashed.
Oh my God.
And guess who else we have here? The capo.
But when I stop and think that you won't be there to smile when I wink, I won't be there to see you dressing all pink. When I blink and you not there, my heart's gonna sink. I can't sleep, can't eat, can't drink. When I think of you gone, a big part of my life's all torn in pieces. And Jesus, I must have mixed right from wrong. For you to come, I'll be twice as nice. I can't stand to pay the price to moan. I'll do anything to see you come back to me. Don't leave me alone. I'm in need of a home and the girl I'ma live with happily together. Matter of fact, we be like the fruit from an apple tree. So I'ma plead you to come back. Me and you is where the fun's at. We both know that we love that. We been there, we done that. But we both still got a lot left to track. Come on.
I've never heard a love rap that was so sweet like the Capo's verse.
He was good with his words. It fit into the now. By the way, the premise is you have heard Olufumi. I have heard Runaway, so you already know what the song is. The verses have been said, and then someone comes along and tells you the story all over again. Only this time is rapping.
In rapping, as in he gave us 3 beautiful verses. 3 beautiful verses of that rap. The Capo, I don't know, Styl Plus, please.
Where are you?
We need you to come back. I know rap music is no, but please, we need to celebrate you because you gave us something new when it comes to rap. You gave us somebody to also look up to. I was thinking that was going to be the genesis of his career.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, I don't know what happened. That was it. It was like a one-hit wonder. That was it. We never saw him. We don't know if he's still around, if he's abroad. But Styl Plus, please.
That was something. The disappearance of the Capo after serving us those songs was an injustice to Nigerian music.
That's why right now we're asking. We're not happy about it.
Yeah.
So please, whatever it is, the Capo, show yourself.
Okay. Now, in moving on, now we have settled with Styl Plus. This is beautiful. We're fascinated by them. The first show I remember that was publicized for Styl Plus, I was living in Lagos and I was staying in Festac.
Okay.
Is they had this thing called it was like a meet and greet. They weren't coming to perform.
Okay.
They were so fascinating. People didn't even want to hear them sing. They just wanted to see their faces. No, who are these guys? How many are they? What do they look like? Men. It was an I saw shots of how that went. Now, I say this because the fascination continued and people are like, man, we love these 4 songs. We'd like to get more from you. And of course, 2004, 2005, Styl Plus dropped an album called Expression.
Damn.
Now,
album.
Let me tell you the story of Expression.
Oh.
I was just about to finish secondary school then, many years in school. Another story for another day. I'll finish finishing secondary school about that time. I saved up money. Like I used to do to buy many other albums. The album Come by Rugged Man, Malcolm IX, almost 9 albums. I used to save up money. JJC and the 419 Squad that they saved up money to buy those albums. But this one was different because it was only sold at strategic locations. It was not through Alaba. Okay. So it was not 150. It was 1,000 naira.
Yeah. I remember there was a time they said they were selling the songs at the back of their car at the time because of piracy too.
Yes. Direct label. That's what they were doing.
Yeah.
I went and I bought this album and oh my goodness. Now the album came with the lyrics of the song.
Yeah. Now Icon, you were lucky to get the 1,000 copy. Styl Plus, forgive me. I bought a pirated copy in Alaba because
police, yeah.
That is what I saw. And when I bought that album, when I bought it home, there was this say that Styl Plus could only do love songs. They didn't know how to branch up into other kind of music. And then they gave us Iyabasira.
First of all, when I heard Iyabasira, I heard Iyabasira. Before I got the album.
Yeah.
Now I'm like, who is this? Now once again, they continued with the storytelling of the music. Yeah. Even for far and wide, though I travel far and wide, it was all stories that were telling.
Yes. And even the very first track of that album. Imagine that.
Imagine that.
Imagine that. Àfìgbà tó ṣe dandan pé kò ṣe mọ́. Imagine that. Pẹ̀lú gbogbo ìfẹ́ tí mo ti fi fún. Imagine that. Kí ló fẹ́ kó ṣẹlẹ̀ sí mi tó bá lọ. Imagine that. Tó bá lọ. Imagine that. Imagine that. Imagine that. Àfìgbà.
That was the one that
was the first single. As soon as Imagine That hit, everybody's like, oh, Styl Plus. But the one that kicked everybody out of the park, that we weren't even looking, was where they decided to take advantage of the pair partnership and the bond happening between Two Shots and Big Glue.
Yeah, they give us the remix both of them. Song.
Now, what made it very
I remember this babe when they call her Maka Too Short. If you see this one, now the girl I'm Maka. It was Shagan and Memi Shimbaka. But I come here say the babe to the Waka.
From Lagos to Calabar, Kano to Abuja, and even Aba Haba. This babe is dangerous. too contagious and too delicious.
On top of that, she dey use us catch fun. Me use Styl Plus, Gabukwa 5 in 1.
Gabukwa made in Taiwan. I spent all my cash and I don't understand.
Nah bro, she dey use us play game.
Leave that stupid girl, she no get shame.
So tell me please, what are we going to do?
Nah, babu that girl, I'm with Styl Plus crew.
Special is there were rumors that Too Short and Big Low were at that time not in good terms. Next thing we know, they do a remix of Drives Me Crazy, and Too Short and Big Low
did a very good verse on it. And you know how both of them rap, they have this Igbo pidgin kind of style.
They know how to drop,
new kind of taste.
drop, pick. One person stops talking, the other person knows how to. Oh man!
Akure, Expression. Which was your best song on Expression?
My best song on Expression would be. It would be.
You can imagine there were so many good songs that he doesn't even know which to pick as the best song.
My best song on Expressions would be Iya Basira.
Yeah,
and the reason is because when you listen to that song, you first of all, if you didn't know, you would have no idea it was Tunde, Shifi and Zeal.
Yeah,
they showed apart from Tunde's voice was still the same. Shifi was on another level.
He was like the king of all of them.
Zeal was, and then the story they were telling was so catchy. It was,
oh my god!
Like watching a movie, it's like I'm going to see my party Sunday, something. They brought the rest. And of course, they featured this Abuja comedian at the time called MC Big Mouth.
He was the one that did the police
officer.
Part. Okay,
even the officer bit of the song was amazing. You can't. That's a classic. Through and through,
man. Well, that's most people's favorite, but my favorite is Home in Your Heart.
Oh,
okay, I told you.
Within your heart, home within your heart. All the time.
Home in Your Heart was a beautiful music.
Now, Within Your Heart reminded me of Stay Alive.
Yeah,
It was so beautiful.
It was one song that was underrated. People didn't really like that song, but if you go back and listen to that song, I was in a group back then where Christian went to church.
Here we go.
Sing music.
What's
and everything.
The name of the group?
Oh, we're called okay. This is a
story for another day.
Because it's very funny.
Yeah,
but we thought about the Home in Your Heart because after the songs on the album, there were the beats. They had
some instrumental. Yeah, Home Within Your Heart.
We used Home Within Your Heart to form a Christian song, and we won the prize with it. That was how good that song was, especially the way Zeal came in with his verse. You know, Zeal.
She has changed the world I see. When without her, they can't be on me. So
when they did Olufumi, he had no cut.
Yes.
And then the expression, his dread was like, I was like, where did this guy get this dread? How did this dread go so quick? As in, Zeal to me was the best.
Zeal was my favorite.
Yeah, Zeal was my favorite. I like Zeal.
Shifi was the favorite for most ladies. So I had secret hates in my heart. I'm like, what?
Yeah, you always feel like he is the man.
He has something, he can sing. He has a
beard, fine guy,
hairline, everything. He can sing, can rap. You should move away. Zeal, I like you.
Oh, Zeal was one that brought that difference to the song. Whenever you listen to his part, it's always something new. Tunde and Shifi had similar style of singing.
They had delivery as well.
Yeah, but Zeal came in with like Olufumi, the way he came in. What's that his part in Olufumi?
When I think about you leaving, I find myself grieving. Though it seems deceiving, I'm still believing.
When I think about you leaving, I find myself grieving. That one and imagine that the way his voice came in. Imagine and his rap was.
Kan tí mo fẹ́ràn dénúdénú láti inú ọkàn mi ṣùgbọ́n ìfẹ́ rẹ̀ sí mi ó kan bí ọbẹ̀ ọjọ́ mẹ́ta àtàbọ̀ ṣe dandan ni.
Even the Yabasira, he was the one that brought in the police.
The police.
No be so. I know. Na food go kill you.
You think say na play when I say that the way I did.
Waiting door.
You know they okay. Waiting to your own advice. I don't just my body money to buy the Abasira rice. Even on my girlfriend birthday, where she dey wait, make I take her to Ocean View. No, when I pass the place, the only thing with them man like the Abasira for my SG. Kilo.
Zeal he was one artist that I don't know why didn't he continue music after Styl Plus, because he was fine. I'm sure they did a remix with Johnny Drill.
They did a remix
with Johnny Drill sometime
They also
ago.
did a remix with ID Kabasa.
Yeah.
The thing is, Tunde, from what I'm hearing, and please correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section, Tunde didn't want to be part of the group anymore. Yeah. Now, apparently, Styl is an acronym for Shifi, Tunde, Yemi, I think,
and Lanre.
Yeah. I think Lanre was one that passed.
Yes.
And then I think Yemi had to leave. So it was only Tunde and Shifi, but they found Zeal.
Yeah.
So it was Styl plus Zeal.
That story of the Styl Plus formation, check it on their third album. The one where they had this, where the Tunde sang the whole story about how they came together, how Larry passed away and everything. Their third album. That wasn't much successful like the first two, but it was, and I bought that one too. That's to show you how big I was a fan of Styl Plus. There was Candyman. There were two songs that were
the one that had 4
years.
Yeah.
4 years is what I'm talking about. The song that they did about Styl Plus and everything. But those first two albums, oh my god, my god,
absolute Afrobeat classics of all time.
Look, there are many albums in Nigeria at that time where you would find all tracks was very interesting. Styl Plus first two albums was one of them.
You didn't have anyone that you wanted to skip.
If there's another album, I would think probably Plantation Boys.
Yes, Plantation Boys had that.
Two-Face first album. Those were the only maybe Face first album that you enjoyed the whole track.
Yes.
Styl Plus, they had two that you enjoyed the whole track. Every track was a hit. Every track was a banger. Styl Plus were everywhere. So it was really nice.
Well, would like you to tell us who your favorite Styl Plus member was. Who your favorite member of the Styl Plus crew, brand new Styl Plus crew. Who your favorite member of the Styl Plus crew was, and what for you was the most outstanding thing about Styl Plus? What were your favorite things about the group Styl Plus? Ebi Bango.
Yes, thank you very much for watching Memory Lane. Please don't forget to subscribe, follow, like all our page. It's on the screen right now.
Don't forget to share as well.
Please go to our Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram. You see these contents everywhere. More things about old school. You get to like them a lot. So please do us a favor. Thank you very much for listening to Memory Lane. Catch you on the next one.
Peace.